Welcome to I Want to Work There, where we're sharing perspectives on how colleges and universities can take their reputations to the next level with strategies to boost their employer brand. And we're looking at talent attraction, talent experience, and talent retention. Our January topic is the impact of the right hire. And joining us is somebody I know pretty well because we talk about this stuff. Well, we talk every day, actually. Dr. Halima Leak Francis, director of the John Lewis Public Administration Program in Tulane's School of Professional Advancement. Yes, she is my wife. As a matter of fact, hey, red beans tonight? Good, thank you. All right, so Halima, give us an example of how the right hire made a positive impact on, in this case, your area's reputation.
Yeah, so thank you for having me. And I love that you're asking this question. The right hire has made a tremendous impact from a stance of how my program has taken shape. And then also how we have shaped our systems and processes, our ability to recruit and retain students, and just overall shaping our capacity as a program and our knowledge base. So the first full time hire I made for the program came with a background that was pretty distinctly different from mine, right? And a lot of times, people want to hire someone that's shaped in their image or whatever, or is just a reflection of them. But this person was very, very different from me in many different ways, expertise, knowledge area, skill set, and all those other things. And in approaching the process of hiring them, it was important that I saw myself as in a different capacity in leading the program. So my approach to leadership is rooted in um, mostly seeing myself as a steward of the program. So when you take a stewardship approach to leading, it's about really managing resources that sustain an organization or program or your work beyond you. Right, so it doesn't all revolve around you, and I wanted to have somebody that at any given time, they could hold my seat, they could do what I do, they could step in seamlessly to do the work, and one of the things that stood out to me about this particular hire when we were interviewing, they said to me, "I wanna help you grow this program." And I was like, "Wow, they get it." Like they want to be here in this moment in time. So this program is not a a step in their career. It is something they wanna do right now in this moment, and they were very specific about that. They had done their research, all those things. Another thing was that I could see um, our skill sets complementing one another. So this person had a background, they had a military background, whereas I don't have a military background. Some of their research areas were very different than mine. And some of their teaching and practice areas were very different than mine. So we complemented each other rather than replicating or duplicating each other. I've seen, as a result of the hire that, we're able to, um, leverage our positions in some different ways. So, this person is very aware of, people, students, faculty, others who we work with having, uh, an ability to access multiple people throughout our program for different answers. So they are very thoughtful and intentional about how we construct our conversations and our communication. So that's a few ways that this particular hire has played out to really help boost and grow the reputation and the work of our program. And I am forever grateful for this individual and the other talent that's come on board since I've hired this first person full.
Yeah, I mean, I heard some really good stuff there, and in the interest of full disclosure, folks, I mean, I do know the hire that she's talking about, but one of the things that I really liked about your approach to this is that you took a look at systems and processes and somebody who could come in and really work with that. You talked about capacity, and I think a lot of times when people are making hires, what they may not think about is who can help with capacity as far as whatever the goals are. And you had a goal that you wanted to accomplish and you found somebody. But at the same time, what I really like is that you approach this with such an open mind that you allow this candidate to give you yet something else to think about as far as growing the program. But then also being open minded enough to look at somebody whose background is just really different from yours. I think a lot of us, when we have this opportunity to hire somebody, we actually do want to hire somebody who is just like us a lot of times. So for you to keep your mind open, I think was great. But then also in keeping your mind open, you were able to find somebody, as you said, with a complementary skill set. So it has been really good to watch it from my seat to see what you've been able to do with this person. But even more than that, the amount of thought that you put into it, even before you went into the process, I think is really, really a great thing. So straight from two doors away in the home office, Dr. Halima Leak Francis, who is the director of the John Lewis Public Administration Program at Tulane. And make sure that you check out the show notes so you can find out more about Halima. Make sure also that you follow, like, and share this video along with the I Want to Work There playlist. And we're going to share more insights to help you make your campus a place where people want to work. Halima, thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me.